Free MLB picks. This is action here for Friday, June 28th. Tony T. Our MLB pick show here for Friday action features all 15 games. Before we get into just a couple things, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports, making it a great time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hit us with that like, that thumbs up. Really helps us out. Then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers from our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed to long-term passes. Top performers like Ruben Marlboro here for the year. The last 3 days, he's been on a tear, topping the producer in baseball. Over 3,000 units of profit in baseball this year. Brandon Check doing great. Nick up there as well. Joseph Schultz has been on fire. Ron, a big day. Ben, Mark, Eubanks. Click their links, get signed up. Latest print picks here, center of the page with best bets and more. Click their tabs and get signed up. And of course, keep an eye here on our promo code Tony T at checkout. We'll save you that 20% off. The link's in the description to get there. Next level service is executive service. We give you picks throughout the betting cycle to ensure that you get the plays, to ensure you get the best numbers. We also write our plays. Big bankroll bettors only here. If you bet $500 or more per game, this would be in your price range. Call or text 323-607-0203. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Marlins and Phillies MLB pick. This one here on Friday. Kyle Tyler will start for Miami. Tyler appeared in 2 games this year, allowed 3 earned runs with 3 strikeouts and 6 innings of work. He was a 20th round pick in 2018 with 7 bullpen appearances in recent years with good results. He's pitched 45 innings in AAA this year with an ERA of 2.80, whip of 1.18, striking out 35 batters with 18 walks. Christopher Sanchez will start for Philadelphia. Sanchez, 15 starts, ERA 2.67, whip of 1.28. Righty fans, 20%, 7% walks. The ground ball is 59%, minimal home run damage. Miami bullpen on the road, an ERA of 3.77. In their past 7 games, they are batting 190. Sanchez at home has an ERA of 1.41 in his 8 starts. The Marlins are 11-2 the under when a road underdog of plus 175 to plus 250 this season, and on the road against left-handed starters. Philadelphia 18-10 the under when favored by minus 150 or higher at home this season. Play Miami and Philadelphia under 8.5. Nationals and Rays MLB pick for Friday. Mitchell Parker, the starter for Washington. Parker in 13 starts, ERA 3.30, whip of 1.10. The rookie right-hander fans 19%. 5.5% walks. His ground ball is 43%, 0.86 home runs per 9 innings. Zach Eflin, the starter for Tampa Bay. Eflin has 14 starts, ERA 4.20, whip 1.14. Veteran strikes out 19%, 2% walks. Ground ball is 43%, 1.33 home runs per 9 innings. Washington in their past 7 games hitting 257, put up 5.7 runs a game. Rays batting 225 at home, losing 24 of 45 there. Washington 30-36. One underdog of even money or higher this season. That's a plus 10.5 unit return. Tampa Bay 7-17 facing a starting pitcher that allows 5.5 hits per game or fewer this season. That's a minus 13.5 unit loss. Play Washington plus 138. Rangers and Orioles MLB pick for Friday. Max Scherzer, the starter for Texas. Scherzer in his 2024 debut allowed no runs with 4 strikeouts in 5 innings at home to the Royals. Last season, the veteran had 27 starts with an ERA 3.77, whip of 1.12. The right-hander fan 28%, 7% walks. His ground ball is 33%, 1.65 home runs per 9 innings. Albert Suarez will start for Baltimore. Suarez has 9 appearances, ERA 2.70, whip of 1.33. Righty fans 19%, 9.5% walks. His ground ball is 34%. With limited home run damage. Baltimore in the past 7 games hitting 302, putting up 6.5 runs a game. Their bullpen at home an ERA of 3.12. Texas batting 230 in their first 49 night games and has a bullpen ERA on the road of 6.36. The Orioles 71-34 when favored by minus 125 and minus 175 the past 2 seasons, a plus 21.5 unit return. They are 24-8, facing an AL team with a slugging percentage of 400 or lower this season, a plus 11.5 unit return. Texas 28-31, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower this season. Played Baltimore minus 130. Yankees and Blue Jays MLB pick for action on Friday. Marcus Stroman, the starter for New York. Stroman has 16 starts, an ERA 3.15, whip of 1.26. The veteran strikes out 17.5%. 10.5% walks. The ground balls come in 50%. 1.18 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 4.87 does suggest a rise in ERA should form hold. Yusei Kikuchi, the starter for Toronto. Kikuchi, 16 starts, ERA 4, WHIP of 1.33. Lefty fans 24%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls 42%, 1.19 home runs per 9 innings. New York batting .227 against left-handed starters, losing 12 of 21 against them. They're batting .216 against the division, losing 13 of 23. Team record behind Kikuchi is 21-10, facing winning teams the past two seasons. That's a plus 11 unit return play. Toronto plus 105. Padres and Red Sox MLB pick for action on Friday. Randy Vasquez, the starter for San Diego. Vasquez in 10 starts, an ERA 5.10, WHIP of 1.68. The righty strikes out 14.5%, 5.5% walks. His ground balls 41%, 1.89 home runs per 9 innings. Nick Pivetta, the starter for Boston. Pivetta 11 starts, ERA 4.06, WHIP of 1.16. The veteran fans 27%, 6.5% with the walks. The ground balls come in 33%. 1.87 home runs per 9 innings. San Diego has a winning mark on the road where they bat .273, putting up 4.7 runs per game. They're also hitting .272 against right-handed starters and putting up 5.3 runs per game. Pivetta has been lit up in his past 3 starts. Boston 31-35 is a home favorite of -125 to -175 the past 3 seasons. That's a -19.5 unit loss. The Padres 24-18 against winning teams this year. That's a plus 8.5 unit return play. San Diego plus 137. Rockies and White Sox MLB pick for action on Friday. Dakota Hudson will start for Colorado. Hudson in 15 starts, an ERA 5.63, WHIP of 1.58. The righty strikes out 12%, 11% walks. Ground balls 52%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Drew Thorpe to start for Chicago. Thorpe has 3 starts, ERA 5.02, WHIP of 1.53. The rookie right-hander fans 13.5%, 17% walks. Ground balls 41%, 0.63 home runs per 9 innings. Past 10 games, White Sox hitting .190, put up 1.8 runs per game. Colorado batting .232 against right-handers, put up 4 runs per game. Chicago 15-49 against right-handed starters this season. That's a -26 unit loss play. Colorado plus 105. Astros and Mets MLB pick for Friday. Ronel Blanco will start for Houston. Blanco 14 starts, ERA 2.34, WHIP of 0.97. The righty fans 24%, 10% walks. The ground ball is 39%, 1 home run per 9 innings. His FIP 4.06 does suggest a rise in ERA should form hold. Jose Quintana will start for New York. Quintana 15 starts, ERA 4.58, WHIP of 1.32. The lefty strikes out 17%. 7.5% walks. The ground balls 45%, 1.37 home runs per 9 innings. In their past 10 games, the Mets are batting .215, putting up 8.2 runs per game. Houston in this period batting .288, putting up 6 runs a game. Blanco on the road, an ERA of 1.98 in his 6 starts. Astros 41-26 on the road when lying between plus 125 and minus 125 the past 2 seasons. New York 46-74 facing starters who allow 5.5 hits per game or fewer the past 2 seasons. That's a -36.5 unit loss play. Houston -112. Pirates and Braves MLB pick for action on Friday. Martin Perez, the starter for Pittsburgh. Perez has 11 starts, an ERA 4.71, WHIP of 1.55. The lefty strikes out 18%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball served 42%, 1.41 home runs per 9 innings. Charlie Morton to start for Atlanta. Morton 14 starts, ERA 4.20, WHIP of 1.30. The veteran fans 24%, 10.5% walks. The ground balls 44%, 0.79 home runs per 9 innings. Pittsburgh in their past 7 games hitting .205. They are 31-20 the under against right-handed starters this season. Atlanta batting .236 in their 49 night games, going under in 33-48 with a push. Braves bullpen at home, an ERA of 3.12. They are 19-9 the under at home, favored by a -150 or higher this season. Played Pittsburgh and Atlanta under 8.5. Guardians and Royals MLB pick for action on Friday. Tristan McKenzie, the starter for Cleveland. McKenzie, 15 starts, ERA 4.66. The whip here of 1.50. The right-hander strikes out 22%, 14% walks, ground balls 35%, 2.09 home runs per 9 innings. That was FIPS 6.15. Does suggest a rise in ERA based on his form. Alec Marsh to start for KC. Marsh in 14 starts, ERA 4.40, whip of 1.22. The righty fans 22%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls 36%, 1.07 home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland batting .268 in their past 7 games, put up 5.7 runs a game. They were 25-18 on the road when this series began. Their bullpen ERA is 2.66 here on the road. KC in their past 7 games hitting just $1.75. Their bullpen at home an ERA of 4.44. Guardians 28-11 when they're lying between even money and -150 this season. That's a plus 14 unit return. And 33-18 behind McKenzie the past 2 seasons with a plus 13.5 unit return. Play Cleveland -121. Cubs and Brewers MLB pick for action on Friday. Jameson Taillon will start here for Chicago. Taillon in 12 starts, ERA 2.90, whip of 1.27. The veteran fans 18%, 5.5% with the walks. The ground balls come in 38%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Colin Ray starts for Milwaukee. Ray appeared in 15 games, ERA 3.62, whip 1.24. The righty has seen his Ks drop to 15.5%, 7% walks. The ground balls come in here at 40%, 1.32 home runs per 9 innings. But his FIP 4.79 does suggest a rise in ERA based on form. Chicago hitting .230 on the road, losing 26-42. Their bullpen on the road, an ERA of 5.66. Milwaukee in their past 7 games hitting .287, put up 5 runs a game. The Cubs 17.35 when lying between plus 125 and minus 125 this season. That's a minus 19 unit loss. Team mark behind Taillon 6-15 when line at this price, plus 125 and minus 125 the past 2 seasons. That's a minus 10 unit loss. Team mark behind Ray 13-4 in 9 games the past 2 seasons, a plus 10 unit return. Play Milwaukee minus 132. Reds and Cardinals MLB pick for action on Friday. Frankie Montas is the starter for Cincinnati. Montas has 14 starts, ERA 4.48, whip of 1.36. The righty fans 18.5%, 9.5% walks. His ground balls come in 41%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Andre Pallante will start for St. Louis. Pallante appeared in 14 games, ERA 5.23, whip of 1.62. Righty fans 18%, 10% walks. Ground balls 59%. 0.83 home runs for 9 innings. His FIP 4.22 does suggest a drop in ERA based on his numbers. Cincinnati batting .228 against right-handed starters, posting a losing mark against them. St. Louis in their past 7 games hitting .282, putting up 4.5 runs a game. The Reds have a losing mark on the road. Play St. Louis here minus 124. Tigers and Angels MLB pick for action on Friday. Kenta Maeda starts from Detroit. Maeda in 13 starts, ERA 6, whip of 1.43. The righty has seen his case drop to 17.5%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball is 35%, 1.83 home runs per 9 innings. Zach Plesac starts for Los Angeles. Plesac in 2 starts allowed 9 earned runs with 2 strikeouts in 9 1/3 innings. He was ineffective in his 5 starts last year with Cleveland, an ERA of 7.5, whip of 1.97. In 13 AAA starts on the year, posted an ERA of 5.42, whip of 1.43, but striking out only 51 batters in 75 innings of work. High contact in this AAA level. The Angels bullpen at home, an ERA of over 5 in their 40 games, losing 25 of them. Detroit bullpen on the road carries an ERA of 3.38. They are 22-7 on the road when lying between even money and minus 150 the past 3 seasons. That's a plus 13.5 unit return. LA 2-11 facing AL Central this year, 8 with the minus 8 unit loss, and 7-21 facing teams that allow 4.4 runs per game or fewer this season, a minus 12 unit loss. Play Detroit minus 112. Twins and Mariners MLB pick Friday. Bailey Ober will start for Minnesota. Ober has 15 starts, ERA 4.50, whip of 1.11. The righty strikes out 25%, 6% walks. Ground balls 32%, 1.54 home runs per 9 innings. Logan Gilbert will start for Seattle. Gilbert has 16 starts, his ERA 2.71, whip of 0.89. The righty fans 24%, 5% walks, ground balls 44%, .93 home runs per 9 innings. Minnesota batting .236 against right-handed starters this year. That's a -5 unit loss. Their bullpen ERA of 4.05 on the road. Seattle bullpen at home an ERA of 2.81. They are 27-12 at home. The team record behind Gilbert 26-13 when line between +125 and -125 the past 3 seasons. That's a +14 unit return. The Twins 13-24 against winning teams with a -14 unit loss. Play Seattle -126. Athletics and Diamondbacks. MLB pick for action on Friday. JP Sears, the starter for Oakland. Sears has 16 starts, ERA 5, whip of 1.33. The lefty fends 15.5%, 7.5% walks, ground balls 37%, 1.29 home runs per 9 innings. Slade Ciccone will start for Arizona. Ciccone appeared in 11 games, ERA 5.74, whip of 1.22. Right-hander fans 18.5%, 4% walks, ground balls come in at 33.5%, 2 home runs per 9 innings. Ciccone has been pounded at home. Sears has been pounded the past 3 starts. Arizona batting .269 against left-handed starters, put up 5.5 runs per game against them. Their bullpen ERA at home 4.31. Diamondbacks 12-3. The over at home against the American League. Play Oakland and Arizona over 8.5. Dodgers and Giants MLB pick for Friday. Landon Knack will start for LA. Knack in 5 starts, an ERA 2.10, whip of .94. The rookie right-hander fans 17%, 8% walks, ground balls 36%, 1 home run per 9 innings. His FIP 4.43 does suggest a rise in ERA based on his numbers. Logan Webb, the starter for San Francisco. Webb 17 starts, ERA 3.16, whip of 1.22. The righty fans 21%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls 56%, limited home run damage. Dodgers batting .261 in their 59 night games, put up 5.5 runs per game, winning 37-59. San Francisco is batting .232 in their past 7 games. Their team record behind Webb 22-28 the past 2 seasons, a -12 unit loss. Dodgers 27-16 when line between +125 and -125 the past 2 seasons. That's a +11 unit return. Played the Dodgers here at -105. All right, that was our MLB pick show here for a Friday. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long. Free picks every day from the major sports, making it a great time to subscribe. Give us a like, a thumbs up on this video. It helps us build up our audience. And remember to visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com, for our best plays. Our premium picks are there. Remember the promo code TonyT at checkout will save you the 20% off. Again, the link to our site is in the description. And for the big bettors, it's the executive service, giving you picks throughout the betting cycle to ensure you get the plays, to ensure you get the best numbers. We rate the plays as well. If you bet $500 or more per game, this would be in your price range. Call or text 323-607-0203. All right, we also have MLB picks coming in here from Bo Dunn, as well as Ron Crawford. Ramon with his 2-pack from WNBA. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.